guys, just still setting up the teams here. And we get going soon. Right now we got... Shut the music now. We got, let's see, we got MadCast, Kit, Butterslit, Lister, Mouse Cup, and Maverick. That'll make up the admin team. And on the other side we got Sabrano, Banik, Narukaba, sorry. Rousey, and Blue Jay. Looks like they got a whole span of other people there in the channel too. They got like 10 people in the other channel for them. I guess they have a whole live cheering section for them. So let me make sure we're about ready to start here.
I can do either of those.
Me too.
Getting
Maverick.
close?
Please. Top, please.
Top's
All right.
taken. Okay, middle.
Sound muted.
I can see they're getting their strategy together right now. See who's going to go where, and we're going to get about to start soon. Once again, this is going to be MadCast Admin versus MadCast Regulars. I am Sabre Wolf. I am actually one of the admin, so I might be a little biased here on which team was going to win. I hope which team wins. Just make sure you can hear my mic okay, everybody. Mic. I know there's a couple people listening to me in the channel here. Alright, looks like the MadCast regulars are ready to go. Apparently the admin need a little extra time to get that. Oh, here we go! We are in Champion Select. MadCast Kit will be the captain of your team for now, as they make the picks and bans. The admin will be taking the blue side, while the regulars will be taking the red, or purple side. I'm colorblind, so I say red. Once again, this will be regular tournament rules. There'll be draft picks, and then there'll basically draft blind mode pick, the whole thing. Not blind, my bad. So, Leona, first ban. Kit bans her own self against Leona. Which means Kit's probably going to be playing probably Nami or Soraka. I did notice that Disma is not here, so this is not going to be Team Disma. Just saying. Let's have a little music while this is going on, guys, shall we? Jax is the second ban. By the way, the regulars have banned J4, targeting the jungle. This is called Roundtable Rival. I think it's pretty fitting for this match, You have to get one here. Braum! Well, you're targeting these support bands here for Madden, while the regulars are targeting the jungle. I'm going to assume Soup Cup's going to be jungling Nami. So there's the Nami ban against Kit. I figure that's what they're going to do. So now Kit's probably going to be forced over to Soraka or Janna. He shows a lot of characters. Or Morgana. Morgana's a possibility. And Morgana's the pick, so it'll be support Morgana for Kit. By the way, there is a chat available for the stream here, guys. I will answer the chat if you post anything in there. So they're going to pick Thresh into Morgana. Well, Morgana's actually a decent pick against Thresh, so that's kind of a draw in that respect. Because you get Black Shield to prevent Thresh from doing the follow-up with his Q. You got the Mummy? You got a Mummy in the jungle. A Moo early pick, so that would probably be wise to try to pick a counter jungle here. That's a quick pick on to Sivir. So basically, it's kind of pointless to really gank this lane. I mean, you're going to have Morgana's shield with this Sivir shield, and then I got Lux, so we got 3 shields already for the admin team. They're going like all shield comp here. But I was going to say, like, the bottom lane. The bottom lane, you're going to have like the spell shield from Sivir, and you're going to have the shield from Morgana. So any skills that you're going to target Sabre are going to pretty much fail. And you're just going to get mana and stuff. So it's going to be really interesting. I mean, admin are obviously going to be able to bully this lane out. So we have a little range here. A little range with Caitlyn. Whoa! Cassidy lock in. They got it. Okay, this is a really funky comp for the regulars because they have a Mumu, which has a large AoE, but then they have no other real AoE going on with this. But like I said, the admin would be really wise to pick a counter jungler to really attack Mumu's jungle right now. Shishwani would be pretty okay. I mean, early game, you're not going to be able to clear the camps very well. But you could actually clear camps pretty decently once you get past like level 5, 4 or 5. Once you get that AoE going on here. Ryze, now this is actually the current patch because this is for a current game. Now Ryze did receive a nerf to his early game, so his base stats are down. Trundle, okay. So they have this is a very tanky comp. I mean, you got 3 shields, you're gonna have 2 super tanks, one in the jungle, one in the top lane. So admin are going very tanky. And currently, regulars, I mean, they got 1 assassin, they got Caitlyn on the backside, which Sejuani can easily dive on top of. You get the range of Lux. I mean, you got a pretty good poke. I mean, you got the binding, you got Lux's beams and range skills. I mean, you got 2 bindings, you got 2 range bindings. You get the dash ability of Sejuani, you got the pillar from Trundle, so that's good. And we got a Vladimir, so heavy, a little heavier on the AP. So what we got? We got Kit, going to be support for Lister. So we got Kit being support for Lister on the AD carry. Butterslit's going to be in the mid. Soup Cup jungle, which I called, and Maverick on the top lane for Trundle. Trundle's going to go up against Blue Jay, which is going to be on Vladimir. Supper Rhino is going to be in the mid. Go against that. Oh, we have a 3-minute delay. Okay, so we're gonna have a 3-minute delay before we actually start this. So so the regulars don't cheat and like be watching the stream. It's like, hey, they're gonna be in the jungle, they're in the bottom bush. So there'll be a 3-minute delay for this. So let me know.
Sound resumed.
Let you guys know there is an automatic 3-minute delay for spectator mode.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Sound muted.
You just let them know that. So in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll be loading up here for this event. But anyway, I'm going to go the rest of this. We're going to have a Caitlyn and a Thresh. Thresh is going to Grousey. Grousey and Supperino are actually candidates, so maybe if they actually win, maybe we'll actually give them good comments here. Once again, we got Bainic. Bainic's going to be a jungle. Now, Bainic's actually a high-tier player. He's actually the... he's actually in the platinum, range, so he's actually pretty decent. Let's up around. So yeah, Cassidy versus Lux. Now that's actually the interesting matchup for me. I mean, Trundle, Vlad. That's going to be a pretty tough lane for, I think, Trundle. Yes, he's going to be tanking and all. He's going to be absorb some of that, but I mean, Vlad with these self-sustain abilities. It's going to be really hard, I think, for Trundle to really stay in lane. I think they're going to find a lot of ganks there. But one thing to note is that Blue Jay, he is not taking teleport. So, which means that he's going to try to bully push his lane as much as he can. And, I mean, the admin team would be wise to focus dragons because they're going to be able to have a numbers game. They're going to be able to play a power play for bottom lane when they want to do dragon because Vladimir's got to run all the way down. Not going to use Ghost to get there, but I mean, they're gonna be automatically be 4v5, and as soon as they teleport, and Vlad's gonna be the top lane, and with being an AP champion, not being able to push the tower very much for that either. So we got 1 more minute to go here before the spectator mode will actually start, just so we know these regs don't cheat on the admin. Just saying. $30 seconds to go for before I switch over to the in-game mode, which I hope does work. Just saying. If not, I do have desktop, so they can just fudge it. By the way, I do have the chat up for the stream, so guys, go ahead and chat it up. So that way I can interact with you guys on what you think they should be doing, what should not be doing. Luckily, over the stream, I was able to attach to a New York line, so this is like the best possible quality I can get for us. And here we go. As soon as the endgame will pop up here. Still trying to load it. There it goes. Here we go. So once again, we're going to have Kit bottom lane with Lister, with Sabre and Morgana. Mid lane's going to be Lux. Jungling and Sukup on Sejuani. And Maverick in the top lane with Trundle. They're going to be blue side. The regular is going to be red side with Cassidy mid. I'm moving in the jungle with Banik. Caitlyn and Thrush are going to be together in the bottom lane. And Vladimir top lane. Once again, Vladimir does not have teleport. So there's going to be a power play possibility for the admin team to start the game before we even get there. So this is actually, I'm going to be like 5 or 6 minutes behind at this rate. Alright, we are in game, everybody. So welcome again to the MadCast stream of MadCast Admin versus the Regulars. This event. We are on the current patch, obviously. Regulars are off to a faster start than the admin team are right now. Looks like Bane is going to be starting blue side, as Amumu usually does. The other side, Sukut's going to be starting their blue side, so it doesn't look like any sort of...
To Summoner's Rift.
There's not going to be any sort of invades to start the game here. Well, I could be wrong. Looks like the regular team's going to go in the bottom tri-brush. Yeah, the whole team's tri-brush, so here we go. And I don't think Kit's going to realize this. She'll be wise to throw a binding in the bush. She's going to go up. She's just going to go straight to her tower.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, now she's going to the bottom brush. Looks like they're going to recall. Yeah, just Blue Jay. Blue Jay's going to recall to the top lane to get in position for the minion spawn. But we still have 4 men in the brush. Lister and Cat are in the bottom brush waiting. Uh-oh, here comes Kit. Oh no. And she's gonna go in the bush all the way. Oh, there's face check! Face check the bush, she splashes bottom. And looks like it's gonna be a kill. There's a kill. First blood for the Regs. That's not a good start for the admin team. So first blood, that went over to Caitlyn's. That's not a good start for bottom lane, as they're going to be behind. Caitlyn did not recall, so she's not going to have the item advantage to start for this. And that's going to be a good blue start for both sides. There's one ending first and moving on. I was going to highlight the mid lane again, because this is going to be the interesting one on how Cassidy does play against Sivir. Sivir a little bit of a safer range pick versus Cassidy. I mean, she could be able to... I was going to say she was going to be able to harass early. There we go, that's a little better. With the Q, versus the Q shots of Cassidy. Okay, this is going to be the matchup I'm pretty much going to keep an eye on for this mid lane. Let's take it out of the top lane. Maverick actually getting a little low. I was a little worried about this for the admin team with Trundle versus Vladimir. Vladimir's going to have that constant sustain versus Trundle. Be a lot better than Trundle sustain. So Maverick's probably going to get bullied out of lane constantly. So they're really going to have to hope to try to get Dragon and just camp underneath the rush. Oh, Maverick getting really low now. Sejuani on the raid, so no relief for Maverick. Maverick's just going to have to hug the turret and just give up these farm. Vlad's only up 2 creeps right now, so he's not really taking advantage of it, not really last hitting very well. Let's take a look at the bottom lane where the first blood was given. Oh, binding on Thresh. Thresh to the counter with a hook. Kit getting low again. Pushing on, is exhaust used. And the second kill on Kit. That's 2 kills. 2 kills over to Caitlyn. That's not going to be good. So when she's going to go back and buy, it's going to be pretty early. Oof. That was a close up there. It's going to be early BF sword here soon. Caitlyn. Let's go look back at the top lane. Maverick's doing Maverick's a little bit of health left. Back up again. But he is out of pots. He did start with a Doran's Blade. So the only way he's going to sustain really is going to be last hitting now at this point. Underneath tower with the range AP like this. Who's going to sustain with his Q. Very short cooldown. So not looking good. Well, let's go back mid lane. Lux went back for an early buy. Picking up some boots. And a mana pod. No health regen though. Sabrino did start with the flask. Pretty sure Spinel's used up by now. Well, he's going to go back and buy. Join currently on the raise. Mumu is currently coming back out of base. Mumu with his first buy, getting his boots. Listerfiend low. Oh, there's a hook on Listerfiend, and there's a 3rd kill. Oh, Cat wants a little revenge for her 2 deaths, but no can do there. So that's 3 kills for this bottom lane for Caitlyn on Naru. If I was the guys, I would go back right now because there's a gank from Soup Cup from Sejuani trying to get some revenge. Thrush is very low. See if you get a binding on him. Binding hit, so that should be a death on Thrush. There's some revenge for Kit. There's a kill over to Kit. That'll make it feel a little better. And Banik just to cover up. A little too late for that to save Oh, he's gonna bandage in. They're gonna get a little aggressive here. Now, Suiko's getting low. I don't want to see 3 kills on Caitlyn right now. I mean, Caitlyn already has 1,500, so as soon as she goes back to buy, she is going to get a BF sword here any minute now. On Sivir's death, by the way, coming back, she also got boots. So a lot of boots for admin team. Oh, top lane down. So Trundle underneath this tower just got whittled down from the Vladimir's Q shots for that sustain. I was really worried about that. Small gank in the mid lane too for Butters. Butters is low in mana. Of course, with Cassidy, he can maintain his mana up with the skills, so no need to go back and buy for him yet. And there's that BF sword for Caitlyn. Caitlyn's coming back with that BF sword that I mentioned before. Trundle coming back to the top lane now. His first buy was a Ruby Crystal and 5 health bots, so he's going to try to outlast the sustain for Vladimir, who has a passive. Move at Vladimir with that kill. He got himself a Hestex Revolver and a Amplifying Tome, so he's really going to ramp up that sustain now. Kind of what's going up. The whole bottom lane is going to be totally warded right now. Kid was able to manage to get one up there, the dragon there, so it's going to help against any ganks. Any ganks are going to have to come from the lane now for these guys. There's another hook onto Lister. Wasn't able to follow up because the black shield, like I mentioned before. Oh, there's that BF sword coming into play. Youch. Back top lane again. Blue Jay is going to be zoning out Maverick now. Whereas Blue Jay, he's not even a... I don't think he's even a candidate. He might be welcome to the MadCast, you know, if he takes out Maverick again. Oh, wow. Bottom lane again. Caitlyn with her third kill of the match. And there's a hook. I'm going to tower dive this. They're way ahead. I mean, there's 2 kills over. Oof. That was close. Successful dive there on to get another kill there. So Caitlyn up 4-0. They're going to recall back and not putting pressure on towers. No need to because they're so far ahead. Admin really neat team. Oh, we got a little jungle actor going out here. There goes the Mumu. Soup Cup battling it out. Unable to sustain that. So we'll see if Butters can follow up with another kill. But she's out of mana. Flash? Whoa. That was a little aggressive there, Butters. But and now she's completely out of mana, so... Kit now in the mid lane. Also, it might be good to note that Lister needs to get some levels up there because Caitlyn's already up. They were like 2 levels at one point there, so give some Sabre a little lone time there. Try to catch up with some levels. Thrush is going to be floating around here, and Dragon. Scoping out some wards. Kit's going to get some mid-time. Try to defend the towers here, just keep some of the towers up. Top lane now, we got a little gank coming in from Soup Cup from Sejuani. No wards. And here it comes. Blue Jay down pretty good. He's going to ult. They get some damage to Maverick, see if he can get that counter kill. He did get the counter kill. Unable to kill him though. That sustain. So much sustain from Vladimir right now. Very much ahead. Looks like we got a Mumu coming over to try to take out this top tower to gain advantage, because again, Vladimir does not have the teleport. Got Soup Cup going heavy into Vladimir now. Of course, Banik went around the wrong way. He went down the tri-brush there. It looks like they're going to tower dive this, though, anyways. Lane pushed back up. And Trundle coming back up the lane here, so we got a possible tower dive here coming Banik, and here we go. Trying to defend the tower here. He's going to go on Blue Jay. Try to get a kill on him. Try to get that out of there. Tower goes down. Banik flips to the tower to get the tower down. So, trade the death for a tower. I mean, job well done, but I mean, you could have gone without the death though. Yeah, see, Banik's going to go mid lane now. Try to get a gank here to mid. Going straight in. Missed the bandage toss. There's the jump over from Cassidy, and there's another kill. Regular's up 9-3 right now. Suffocation is still in the bottom lane for the bomb tower. Bomb tower's not looking too good either. Binding! Went through Thrush! Went through Thrush and hit Caitlyn, so I guess that worked. Oh, not binding it. I don't know how it missed Thrush there. War in the brush there. You see Amun was sitting there, but I mean, they're just going to send the tower anyway, so it's going to be a straight tower dive anyway if they're going for it. Here comes the dragon up here. No wards in the area for Trundle really go to. They got Trundle in there. They're going to try to contest this. They're really far behind. Soup's going to come up here from red. Try to contest some of it. He's going to dive in. Misses the... Yeah, he missed the flash, but ooh! Beam gets Banik down pretty good. Ult from Lux. Soup Cup, oh, now we got a fight. Here comes the fight after the Dragon's gone down. Mixing it up. Momo's gone down low again. Grousy's got the hook on Butters to get her back into play, but Thrush is going to go down anyways. Kill back on the Butters. It's a double kill for Cassidy. We're going to get a triple kill. 3 deaths. So that was a 1 for 3 there. Admin are getting far behind now because they also got the Dragon. Dragon counts as almost 2 kills. So that's almost 6 kills now over the other team. And judging from the math here, I mean, admin team are down like 1,500 in the top lane. Jungle's down 6,400. Mid lane's down 80 carries. There's a almost 3,000 gold difference in the 80 carries. So it is looking pretty grim for the admin team right now, unfortunately. And Kane's going to go back to buy 5-0 and 2 Caitlyn. Bottom lane tower still hanging in there. Mid lane tower looking pretty healthy. Of course, top lane. Okay, we got to gank a little bit on Vladimir. That is definitely going to be a dead Blue Jay. Another kill over to Sejuani. Sejuani is 3-2 and 2. I mean, you don't want to see all the kills on the jungler, but hopefully Sejuani will ramp it up a bit. Jungler and support playing a little catch up here for the player team. Some more clearage here, but red side definitely is pushing their advantage now. It's like, I want that ward too, dang it. So just briefly, a synopsis. We got the MadCast regulars. They're up a dragon. They're up 12-5 on kills. They are up currently 7,000 in gold. And a tower, top lane tower is down. Cholo pushing his advantage down a little bit now. Now he's got some items, some magic resistance going against Vlad, but he's going to be chased out of lane with very low mana. Venus coming over for a game. Bottom tower is going to go down. We're going to go back over to this lane for the Maverick kill here. Ghost popped for Blue Jay, and that goes down another Maverick on dead kill on Trundle. So that was a one-on-one match down bottom. I mean, that tower's getting low anyways. Caitlyn's so far ahead. Already has an IE. Building into that Last Whisper as well. Sivir only having a longsword on Sivir, so there's a big damage discrepancy there.
Let's try.
A little mana those back to try to get this lane cleared. So they're going to leave this 1v1 down here. But of course, we got a team fight on the top lane inner tower. Soup Cup, the only one underneath here. You're going to dive this. Oh, nice ult for Soup to try to get out. But Blue Jay was able to pull underneath it, and that is a dead Soup Cup. But they answer back with a kill, and Kit gets another kill. So the support were 2 kills, jungler were 3 kills. So, oh, Flash, hello. Kit got mad. Kit wants this kill. Oh! Anthrash come over to fend off his jungler there. Ooh, missed hook there. That would have definitely been a dead Butters if that hook landed. Got Trundle in the side brush here. Of course, that's going to be warded, so they're going to see that. Oh! Cassidy getting a couple kills. Yes, another kill for there. Maverick coming in. Trundle looks like Thresh is out of mana, so he's going to try to bug out of this one. Sabrino, Cassidy lurking in the distance, but here comes Soup Cup on top of Cassidy, and Cassidy's going to be able to riff rock away there. Water brush to save him. Miss! Another miss hook for Rousey. Vanek now. Here's an ult from Mamumu. That's going to be another dead Maverick. They're going to follow up with Soup Cup. Soup Cup dives over the wall to get away. And that's another kill over to Red. Now that's going to top. Oh, they're going to follow up with Soup. They're going to chase Soup all the way around the horn. And Butters, now she's got out 4v1 between 2 turrets. There's a dive for Sabrino for Cassidy. Cassidy's going to get another kill. And able to rift rock away before that second tower hit came in.
Turret has been destroyed.
And let's see, where is that? That's top lane. Top lane. Kit trying to defend the top lane against a very beefy Vladimir. Not get any work there.
Blue team's
Let's
turret
just support.
has been destroyed.
And that's the mid tower now. Mid tower's down now. Goldly has now grown to 12,000 for the regulars now. And Bainick doing a little farming in Blue's jungle. They're pretty much taking it over now that all the towers, we got top towers all gone. Mid tower's gone there. You got the bottom tower down for here. So the regulars are definitely pushing their advantage now. The jungle, they pretty much got covered. Blue Jay stealing the wolves. He's going to hang out here. He might be able to gain from behind. Oh, Vlad here comes here. See, they're going to cut him off. Now they're going to let him go. Just Sabre a little too far away to follow up with that kill there. Also, another thing to note about the levels here. I mean, we got one level advantage from Cassidy. Junglers have a level advantage. They have a full level advantage across the board. Vladimir has just 2 levels advantage in the top lane here. So you got the level advantage. You got a 13,000 gold lead now. And Dragon's back up. Sweep that one out. Still got the AD carry versus AD carry in bottom lane. Just kind of leave them on their own. Team fight here. Get the Vladimir. Vladimir is going to get out. Blue Jays. Oh, he's able to sneak out. No, not able to sneak out. He gets ult from Sejuani. Drowsy's getting in the fight now. That's another death. So 2 deaths there, but they were able to get the dragon off that. So Blue was able to get something out of that. I mean, the admin got something out of nothing there because they were able to do the dragons. That was kind of basically a no advantage there. Oh, dive on the Butters with an ult. Place, Butters not able to get away because... Oh, nice block from Kip, but... Oh, Cassidy's going to get in there with his Q anyways. Nice try, though, by Kip to try to absorb that shot. Cook's going to try to come in and try to save the tower. And the regular's going to back away from this. Oh, teleport mid. Kind of aggressive there. Would have been better to use on something else there for teleport to advantage there. The Archangel Cup's in. Maverick wants to get in on this. Oh, Soup Cup goes down. With another kill for Caston. Caston doing a lot of damage now. Bainick running away. Oh my goodness. He's got 7 HP! Oh, finally goes down. AD carry. Caston jumps over the wall and gets away from that. Rousey, very tanky Thresh here. Take that Necroba. There's a shutdown. Shutdown for Sabre. Here's a little bit of comeback coming in here, guys. It's going to get brawled. There's a brawler behind the Dragon Pig here. Maverick cannot take Maverick down. He's just taking all these shots here. Now there comes another kill over the Caston. Shutdown for Lux. Kit with an ult. That's going to lock Rousey down. Double kill for Lux. So here we go. MadCast. Madmen are coming back. Coming back a little bit, but during that time, Vladimir was able to push down the mid tower. There's 2 towers in mid. They're going to collapse on top of Vlad. He's going to pull away and come back in. Ult on Kit. Kit's probably going to go down from that. Yeah, she goes down from that. Now Blue Jays fighting 3v1. He'll get the kill down on him. Sejuani with another kill on Vladimir. So a little bit of a comeback for the admin team. Now they're only down 13,000 gold. They're trying to stay in it. While we're looking at this, a little brief look at the items here. We got Cassidin with a Lich Bane and a Needless the Large Rod. Still has not built tier 2 boots yet. Doesn't need to be riff rocking. Mumu's got his Spectral Raid with a little extra AP there with the Sunfire Cape. Meanwhile, we got a little Banish Toss action going on mid. Nothing's going to come out of that. Caitlin's gone double BF item to win Bloodthirsters and Infinity Edge. That's how far ahead Caitlin is now. With double BF items, no attack speed though, except for the Berserker Grave. So next time is probably going to be the Azeel. Next time for us is definitely be a Zeal coming in there. Once again, we got very tanky Thresh going with a full Lock of Iron Solari and a Chain Vest. looks like the regulars are going to set up for a little bit of a bait on... A little bit of bait on Baron. Maverick's going to... Face check this. Maverick's going to face check it. Yep, there they are in the bush. And Maverick's going to face check that. Puts it right in. But he's pretty tanky. He's going to be able to get out of this. They're going to fight this. I don't know what decisive here. Yeah, trying to get in this, trying to fight this, but... I mean, Sabre was in the bottom lane. She's not going to be in there. So don't have all the damage there. Kate's going to go down. Vladimir's just going to hide in the lane and dive back out of the bush. That was a little nice escape attempt there, but he's still going to go down. Nice try on Super to get out of that. It looks like the regulars are going to try to push for Baron advantage here. Sabre in the bottom lane. You got to communicate. Should be communicating to Lister that, yo, they're all in the parent pit. You can probably push that tower. Try to get tower out of this. Lister's going to be a little afraid here. They're on Baron. You can definitely push that tower. And then I communicating to Lister for this. Phoenix. It's like, I'm just going to hang out here and just be able to split it down. Recall out of that. Everybody else is going to get the regen from that. Grouse is going to get the regen from Baron. And a little poke there. Sabre still hasn't tried to push that lane. Just kind of just sitting out there. Not pushing the advantage at all. So Momo's going to come down here, try to clear out the bottom lane. Push back. Meanwhile, I got a little team fight action here. Vladimir's going to come in. And we'll kill on Rush now. Ult from Vlad, the double AP comp. So this will intensify that damage. We got two very good tanks. This is where the tanks comes in, but yeah, Throttle's going to go down anyways. All the tanks and all the shields in the world. When you're down 16,000, it's still going to eat away through that. We'll have a tower dive on the Lister Fiend. Lister Fiend goes down. Soup Cup wanted some revenge with the home guards. He's going to go down. Oh, no. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's eventually. So Pereno was the tower damage. He got locked down by Lux, so he couldn't get away from the tower after the tower dive, so he's going to go down. So a little bit of revenge kill there. But inhibitor destroyed for the regulars. And they're going to stick around, actually. They're going to stick around and try to get a tower out of this. Or not. Or yes, or not. Oh, a lot of decisiveness here. 4v3 in the fence. Phoenix going to dive, do a little ult. Got two members there. Maverick's going to try to get in. He's going to get Phoenix on the laser. Maverick going down. Maverick's going to be able to get out of there. Save his Heine. Ew, Naru taking a couple of tower shots there. We really want to get this tower down. They got one tower. So Nexus tower down. Blue Jays on the outside. All that sustained. The pressure's going to go down. Butter's down on the backside. So Naru trying to get out of this. It's a slow city, so he's eventually going to go down. Going to get over that wall. No, failed. Yeah, he failed to get over that wall. That's no good for them. Now come back from Blue Jay. Blue Jay, all the tankiness in the world there. He's going to go everyone's cap. There, trying to kick some guys down with him. And here comes Sabrino. Sabrino's back from the dead. And able to take out a double kill there. Vladimir with the intensity damage from his ult. With the AP from... Oof. That's an ace. Well, that's what happens when you get a double AP comp with a Vlad. His ult. It's going to intensify all that AP damage on the targets and then double it up. Soup Cop dropping smack saying it ain't over yet, nerds. That goes down to the last Nexus tower, and they're going to try to finish this out. Only 3 seconds left for Rez. I don't think we're going to get this in time. But here comes Banik back in the action. Looks like we're going to be able to save the Nexus and push them back out of base. Let everyone say their welcomes. Ult's not quite up yet for Lulu, so he's not going to be able to ult him yet. They just realized that. Sabre still goes down. Blue Jay way ahead, using the sustain. There goes the ultimate. Soup Cup goes down. Try to dive that back line, unable to do it. Blue Jay just leading the charge on Vladimir here.